Hey everybody, it's Lynette again, preppingonabudget.com. I'm sitting out here on the back porch with the heat index of, the last I heard was 110 degrees here today, so let's do this real quick. Seriously, this is week 10 of the $9.90 a week challenge that I was doing on my website, just to show people that you don't have to go out and invest a fortune to start your preps or your stockpile or your working pantry or whatever you want to call it. I call it my working pantry. I also call it my preps. I kind of call it whatever rolls off the tip of my tongue at the moment. I had to, short confession, this week drove me crazy. Yesterday I sat down, I had my sales ads, coupons. I couldn't match anything up. I was getting just discouraged, aggravated. Came the closest I've probably come in the last 4, 5, 6 months, I guess, of just saying forget it, gonna put it off for a week. But then I thought, no, just go, just see what's out there, just go. So I did, and I was more unprepared than I like to be, because I like to know exactly what I'm purchasing and the price that I've got to pay for it. But long story short, I did go ahead and go. If you've noticed the last few weeks, the Lipton tea or Tetley tea, either one, whichever one was on sale, I have started adding more tea bags to our pantry because for me personally, I hate plain water, and our budget before has been very tight. You know, if it ever gets that tight again, I'm gonna have to lay off the Diet Mountain Dew, because that's my favorite drink in the world, because those cost us money. The water here doesn't cost us anything. And I thought, you know, tea bags would be a good thing to have. You fill a glass up, fill a pitcher up, throw a tea bag or 2 or 3 in there, set it outside in the sun, and you have, you know, a totally different drink than just plain water. So that's just a little side note there, in case you just never thought about it that way. Sometimes these crazy things come into my mind. So anyway, they were $1.77 a box. I had to buy 2 to satisfy the 60-cent off coupon that I had, which got doubled to $1.20. So I think I ended up paying almost $3 for 2 boxes. So it wasn't too bad. The macaroni and cheese in the back, again, this was a reservation of mine because the directions call for milk, and as of right this second, we don't have any milk animals here. My husband keeps threatening, but sweetheart, if you're watching this video, I don't get up early enough in the morning to milk animals. So anyway, this was a store deal. It was 50 cents a box. Couldn't pass it up, even with the milk. I guess if I ever got hungry enough, I'd figure out something to substitute the milk for. If anybody has any ideas, please leave me a comment, because I need a substitution other than powdered milk, because honestly, we don't even have powdered milk yet. We kind of put that off to the end, and maybe I should rethink that as well. The Alfredo sauce was 2 for $5. I had a $1 off coupon on 2, so that made it 2 for $4. Love Alfredo sauce. Add it with just about anything, and you can choke it down, whether it's beef, noodles, any kind of noodles, you know, pastas, what have you. Alfredo sauce is just, it's as versatile as spaghetti sauce. And then the barbecue sauce, this was, it's regularly priced 98 cents a bottle. It's the store brand. It's pretty, you know, overall it's pretty cheap to begin with. You know, 98 cents a bottle is not bad. But if you can get it for cheaper, then of course that's better. If you look on the website, a couple of posts back, I walked into the store, I guess it was last week, a week before last, and they had these little coupon magazines just sort of sitting there. Well, there was a $1 off coupon in there for a purchase of 2. So this made this, you know, like buy one get one free, so that wasn't bad. My total investment was only $9.30. If you check out the website, I'm going to wrap up the whole 10 weeks and show you, you know, what I was able to do for $9.90 a week. I figure, like I say over there, we've all got at least probably that much change rolling around somewhere in the house. So you can actually start, you know, building your pantry up, and then when your next life's little emergency hits, at least your family will be eating. And then back here, you can see I've got my cayenne peppers. I just picked these out of the garden. I'm going to let these dry out. I'll let the sun do the job for me. They dry out perfectly, and then I just crumble them up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and I use them all year for pepper purposes. So there you have it. This was week 10. I'm not going to pull out everything from storage that I've bought over the last 10 weeks and do a big massive video about that, but please just go over to the website. I'll put the whole breakdown of the whole 10 weeks up there, and just know that if I can do this, anybody can do this. I used to not live this way. I used to be a daily shopper, but this way works out a whole lot better, because this $9.30 investment, 6 months from now, it may cost $18 for the same product. It only makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. Got any questions or comments, just leave them. I'm always available. Thanks.